But man, they said I was at the store. They was like, y'all getting ready for the rain? I'm like, shoot, man, I've been to Florida, I've been to Georgia, I've been to California. Man, I done seen some rainstorms. But I'm looking at them like, ain't nothing. Next thing you know, the rain started. It felt like somebody was on top of the car going, boom, 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 boom. It was real. It was so, man, it was real. But anyhow, so far, man, Tennessee it's been okay. It's got its good part. Well, Nashville more in particular. It's got its good parts, its slow parts, its weak parts. But it's been cool in comparison to a lot of other like southern-ish states I've been. So anyhow, let's get to the story though. Cause this story right here go crazy. So check this out. So I'm in Old Folsom. This like '07, man. I remember me and my silly chief, we wasn't having no phones whatsoever. Man, but we was borrowing motherfuckers' phones to reach out to our loved ones. That's kind of bunk. It's kind of bunk. So I sat down. We had one of them G talks. When you have silly with your, well, you get on some real shit with your silly. Like, look, man, we can't be going out like this. We gotta do whatever we gotta do to get a phone. So, anyhow, fast forward, we bust a move. I come back to the cell like, check me out, though. So next thing you know, we on. And I ain't gonna lie, I ended up losing my first. I was going through them. I was getting banged. They was making an example out of me. I got banged for my first one because I brought the homie in the cell so he can call his loved ones. This nigga, as soon as he come in the cell, this nigga take his motherfucking shoes off and get comfortable. I'm like, damn, man, they about to open this door. They about to open the door in a minute so you can go out to yard like you supposed to go. You came in here supposedly for an hour and then use the phone and get on. This dude took his shoes off, this nigga got on my bunk in my cell. Oh, smoke. Got on my bunk in my cell. So anyhow, they coming to do release for yard. He's saying hello. He talking to his girl, trying to get his I love yous in, putting his shoes on. Anyhow, long story short, they don't let us out to the yard because he's not even supposed to be in my cell. They don't let us out. So anyhow, I'm on the door. I'm trying to get. I was like, fuck it. We just gonna get out next unlocked in. You know, and then Folsom, the police come. You hearing one or two things. You hearing them keys running, and that's the police running down a tier because they can't just pop up on you like that. Like if you in the middle of the tier, they gotta get a running head start and just pop up and surprise you. It's kind of like old German tactic, the Blitzkrieg, where they just run up on you and just sudden surprise, bam. And then they got the light, they looking at you to see if you're trying to flush or something like that. So anyhow, I heard the keys, bam. Man, they open the door. I got the phone in my hand. I try to slam it on the ground. Bam! That motherfucker kind of broke, but it didn't. So I go to pick it up. I slam it again. Bam! So then next thing you know, I pick it up again. The police put the pepper spray like this close to my face. He was like, hey, you do it again, I'm spray you. I'm like, all right, no problems. Now, in Old Folsom, they got this thing called the Walk of Shame, right? The Walk of Shame, when you walk across the yard from one building to the whole, I mean, it's no telling what you done, right? So motherfuckers is looking at who you with, what happened, if there was an alarm or none of that. I didn't have none of that. All they knew was they was like, escort coming from one building. I'm coming out the building with my head down looking stupid. Looking straight stupid. Cause I done got caught slipping fucking with smoke. So then next thing you know, that was the first time I got caught slipping. The next time the police was coming to hit, I heard the keys. They was coming to hit somebody on a tier, but I didn't take no chances. Man, I thought they stopped in front of my cell like a dumbass, and I flushed my phone. That was like $600 down the toilet, because that was when they first came out. This is before smartphones. If anybody been in the pen and they know their history, man, I didn't see a cell phone until '05. I didn't see a cell phone. I heard rumblings, but I didn't see one. So, anyhow, this how I got caught slipping. This really what the story is. It's about that little thing inside. Man, so I'm hell-bent on trying to get me a broad. I want a broad hella bad. I ain't gonna lie. I've been in pen hella long. Man, I ain't had no serious relationships or nothing like that. So, I'm on these chat lines. I'm calling, like I said before, some of y'all might know the story, but man, I was going in the back of the books, like the Vibes, the Source, even the People magazines, and they say free trial minutes. It'd be like $4.99 for 5 minutes or whatever. So, but you get a free trial one, so I'm using up I'm borrowing everybody's phone, using up all their little minutes till I come up. So this particular time, I met this woman, right? She was like, "Where you at?" You're not really, if you don't give up where you at, right? At first, but I didn't know. My desperation kicked in. So she was like, "Where you at?" I told her I'm at Folsom. She said, "Ooh, that's where I work." I hit the bump, boom, boom, boom. And my celly, I said, I didn't came up. And then she like, what cell you in? What cell you in? I'm gonna come bring you something. I'm gonna come in the cell. I'm gonna let you feel on something because you was the real one. Why don't you send me a picture of you? So right then and there, I don't know, my inside just started getting real tight. I didn't feel right. So she called me back, right? We start talking some more. She's like, I'm gonna bring you something. How I'm gonna bring you something? No. I ain't even ask her to bring me nothing or nothing. I ain't even ask her to let me, I feel on nothing. So then the next time I called her back at count time and somebody else answered the phone. They was like, oh, you want to talk to Isha, huh? I was like, yeah, but it was sound like a woman, a white woman. So she's like, you want to talk to Isha? I was like, yeah. So Isha get on the phone. She's like, how you doing, baby? So off top, something not feeling right because it seemed too good to be true. I done met this bitch on the chat line. She work here at the pen. So and she already talking about coming and fucking with the kid. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's either now or never. So that was at like 12 that afternoon. Man, I just could not function. I was in a nervous ball. So next thing you know about count time. Count time is when they hit. In Folsom, they be hitting early in the morning. Like, when I say hit, that means run up in your cell. They hit you about like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30, or they might hit you at like count time. Count time be like 4:30-ish to like 6. That's when they coming. And like I said, you either gonna hear the keys, or you gonna hear or the water's gonna cut off. They're gonna cut the water off. So when they cut the water off, you might hear somebody yell out the door, "Hey, water's off!" That means they come and get ready. Or you might hear dog bark, something like that. So anyhow, that bitch was the police. Man, motherfuckers be talking that shit. Yeah, man, you better be careful, man. Don't be on that chat line talking freely. I was like, fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want. Man, that bitch was a motherfucking police. At count time, they ran up in my cell so fast, it took me and Chief to the hole. I mean, me and Chief was cellies. I went to the hole probably like 3 times. I put Chief through so much in that motherfucking cell. They used to put you in the hole for 1 day if you get caught with a cell phone. I put Chief through so much in that motherfucking cell. That nigga Chief said, hey man, I don't think I want to be I can't go through that no more. I can't be a celly no more. I was like, man, I feel you. Cause motherfuckers, since you was getting, man, what they was doing is you go to the cell, you go to the hole for 1 day. Them motherfuckers gonna take your job, they gonna take your visits, they gonna take something. That's all they wanted to do. Cause I learned this today. I was at this spot, I ain't gonna say what it was, in Tennessee, and I was talking to this white dude that just got out. Do you know, in Tennessee, if you get caught with a phone, they are taking $20 off of your books. You know how, like in California, like if we get caught with a phone, that's gonna be 90 days or 91. I guess I don't know now. I heard you couldn't get the time back. I heard they changed something, but you just getting a write up and you losing your days. But in Ohio, I think for sure, and I think Tennessee, if you get caught with a phone, they're taking $20 off of your books. That's crazy, huh? That's crazy. They would have came up off of me. I done got caught with so many phones. Shit, they'd have been in the thousands. But anyhow, be careful on them chat lines because the feds is there. So back then, when I met my wife, I was looking for my wife. But back then, that was like 2010 when I met my wife, but that was like 2008 when I got caught slipping by the police, bitch. And back then, it wasn't no Facebook like that. Matter of fact, I think it was called the Facebook, because I came to the yard one day and the homie couch was like, hey, get on Facebook. And sure enough, I did too. I did, and that shit was cool as fuck back then. That was like 07. So now fast forward. The warning was to stay off the chat lines back then. Today, same rule applies. All the messenger, all that. Be careful who you talking to, because you never know who it is on the other line. Dirty weather, gone. Take me to another place. Take me to another place. Tennessee.